Our Sunday special takes us to 10,000 feet of elevation to meet a local athlete who just won the Heisman Trophy. To be right here, right now.
Athletics brings clarity for me, and that's one of the things I really love about it.
Graham Tuigatis is there, training at 10,000 feet of elevation every weekend.
It's kind of grown into a quintessential part of who I am.
A senior at Green Mountain High School.
Best looking team in all 4A.
Graham's stylish trips to Breckenridge consists of Nordic skiing and snowshoe running.
Snowshoe running is one of those sports where most people would go, that's a little bit crazy of you.
Now, while running in the snow is obviously not an easy task, for the national champion snowshoe runner, it's part of his routine. But that doesn't mean he doesn't still get exhausted out here.
I think the first thought is I can't breathe right now as I'm trying to get up that hill.
I'm tired, huh?
Yeah, I'm tired.
As a highly successful endurance athlete, Graham lives in the present.
One of the things I really love about it, of being able to get out there and just think clearly and to be able to just live in the moment and not be thinking about all the classwork I need to get done.
And earlier this month, he was presented.
And Graham Tuigatis of Lakewood, Colorado, the 2020 recipients of the Heisman High School Scholarship.
Yeah, it was 15 seconds of fame.
Awarded to one male and female athlete a year who represent the highest levels of athletics, academics, and service.
To receive that award and to have that kind of be a culmination of everything I've worked through throughout my high school career was really just an amazing opportunity.
Graham holds a 4.95 GPA, has been ranked the country's top under-19 triathlete 3 times, and is heading to his #1 school choice in Williams College to run in the fall.
It's something that I have grown to love and just live in the moment with.
In other words, he's moving in the right direction. One cool kid. Hey, The legend of Old MacDonald has absolutely nothing on young Eli Wisensee. Eli, oh, does this lineman athlete have it all figured out? What if, like his pigs, that thought for Eli Wisensee grows powerfully?
I didn't want to be like typical, like average, you know.
The 17-year-old has got himself a job.
What if I have a job, but it's not just over the summer?
Really, it's a business. His business.
We've turned it into a lot of pigs and a lot of fun.
Wisensee is a co-owner and founder of W Show Pigs, where he breeds, raises, shows, and sells swines across Colorado.
Of course, I always have that competitive spirit, you know, and that's how I can get my competitive spirit out.
The driven Lyman High Jr. is a member of the basketball and football teams. Number 55 is an iron hog on the offensive line, winning back-to-back-to-back state titles. Eli's been playing sports his whole life and has been working with these pigs since the 6th grade. But he wouldn't say that these guys have helped him at all with his game.
Well, of course, my coaches would say no because I missed 2 practices last week because I was farrowing out pigs.
Now, as much as we'd all love to give the W Show Pigs credit for Lyman's W's playing pigskin, that one won't bite. But... So some could say that you really are bringing home the bacon.
I really am bringing home the bacon. The bacon's already at home. I don't gotta bring it anywhere. It's already here, yeah.
Wisensee estimated selling 150 to 200 pigs since he started in middle school.
It is kind of like my pride and joy.
It all started with a question. What if?
And it was just something that I just kind of took off with.
And it's reached an answer. And to use a popular old song lyric to help illustrate it, Eli is not a businessman. He's a business man. Now, in this show, we love to introduce you to special young athletes across Colorado. And there's a lot of ways to greet them. Good morning, hi, what's up, hello. But for Longmont Junior Keegan Patterson, the only way we can is yo-yo. Keegan Patterson holds some incredible skills.
I get like a cross here, and then you want to fill in the slots.
Patterson has got an eye for patterns.
There, we got it. It's mindless, and it keeps me from getting bored when I'm putting hours and hours in every day.
Now daily, it's just a couple of minutes with the cube, because it's hours with the ball. The 17-year-old is Longmont's starting quarterback.
Quarterback Keegan Patterson takes it himself.
And this season, he had the third most passing yards in the state, averaging 328 yards per game.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't try and be the best at every single thing that I do.
The junior also plays point guard for the Trojans, and on the court, he's as intense as anybody you'll see. And so that brings us to our final spin.
I kind of use it as something to keep me from almost getting bored of sports.
Now, Patterson proudly describes himself as a casual yoer, but it's not his yo-yo or Rubik's skills that we should focus on.
You have to have some balance in your life.
It's the fact that Keegan chose to learn something new to just make a string's worth of difference to his mental state. And maybe that's something we could all pick up. Scotty Gange, 9 News. A day full of pride.
All of us, I know, have been, going crazy and just working towards it. And, to finally accomplish that and be with my teammates here on signing day means a lot.
Fresh off their second straight state championship, 4 football players from Cherry Creek signed to CSU Pueblo.
I'm really proud of them. It's just been an exceptional group.
The Pueblo party was filled with happiness for friends.
I've been playing with some of them since I was like a little kid, so it's a dream come true just to see all my friends, still be able to have free schooling and do what they have to do and get the chance to still play football. So it's a great feeling to see everybody win and, be on top.
And love for family.
I mean, they've been with me through everything, and this is just another chapter to start, and I'm just excited. And they're with me all the time, so, I have the best parents in the world.
Really, it's just a day full of success.
This is a big milestone for me, It's marking a start of a big journey.
Many athletes from around our community begin theirs today, too.
This day's been in my dreams forever, and it's just been looking forward to it ever since I got my first offer and committing. It's the final step before leaving, and it's super exciting.
Journeys born from years of hard work and passion for the game they play. Now, whether it's baseball, softball, gymnastics, or even trap shooting, every student headed to the next level gave themselves the opportunity to put 2 things in their hands today: a pen and their futures. This is a wonderful day to rejoice. Congrats to all the kids here who signed today, and if we missed you, we'd still love to celebrate with you. You can email us at sports@9news.com, photos, videos of your special day, so we can continue the good vibes going this weekend on the 9 News Prep Rally. A happy day. Hey, congrats to everybody. Officially signing off on signing day. I'm Scotty Gange for 9 News. In our lives, many of us find a home away from home.
Besides family and school, there's nothing else besides basketball for me.
And Meade junior guard Elijah Knudsen has a special connection to his.
It's my favorite thing on the planet, and I get to do it whenever I want.
Because his home away from home is actually at his house.
Being able to work for a couple hours a day and 10 feet from my bedroom, it's made me a much better player. And it's been especially great with everything going on in the last year.
Last spring, Elijah scored around 12 points per game. And in his recent fall league, he's been putting up numbers as high as 30 points consistently. Working from home has worked.
Just been perfect for me.
Closing in on 260,000 shots, Elijah's been draining threes at all hours of the day.
There actually has been a few times where it's 1 in the morning, I'm like, I have some energy, I'm gonna walk downstairs and get some shots up, and then 500 shots later, it's 2:30 in the morning.
And your mom comes down screaming at you.
Comes down, like, what are you doing? Why are you waking me up?
Elijah's season tips off in just 2 short weeks, and that's a good thing. Because word around the neighborhood is that kid just never, ever leaves the house. Scotty Gange, 9 News. Our Sunday special. After 3 of Katie Edwards' sports seasons were canceled due to the pandemic, she transitioned from court to canvas to brush off her new obstacles. The spring of 2020 left Katie Edwards feeling blank.
For me personally, it was like one thing after another that was just like a letdown.
A meniscus tear in her knee canceled basketball season. COVID-19 then canceled track and softball.
Because it's hard because I didn't really have like sports to rely on. So then I was sort of like stuck because that's a big part of my life. So I was sort of stuck like, what do I do now?
For the first time ever, the three-sport athlete and National Merit Commended Scholar was away from the classroom and the gym.
Honestly, like I wanted like something to do like in my free time, but like also to help my mental health, that kind of thing.
So she looked in a direction she never had before.
So this is my friend and I. This is a picture we took after like a softball game last season.
Grabbing some paints and doing her best to brush off some stress.
It's just relaxing for me. Like it's nice to like have that to do because I'm so busy all the time. Just like do something that's like chill, like I don't really have to think about it that much.
What would you say you're better at, painting or basketball?
I say basketball. Yeah.
Now, while her number one passion is closer to Michael Jordan's rather than Michelangelo's, Katie found a way to add color to what could have been a dark time.
So I guess like finding other things to do, like including painting in my free time, I think really helped like me get through that personally. Like I had softball season, like I'm happy to be practicing now and getting a season at all right now, and like to be back with my team playing. I mean now I'm just sort of like, I'm excited, like I'm ready for season to start, finally, so.
Katie Edwards, the Arapahoe basketball guard who plays in the paint and now plays around with paint. Scotty Gange, 9 News. The 9 News Super Prep Rally, the happiest high school sports show on earth.
When you watch the prep rally, you will be so happy. All the scores your heart desires will be on News.
Overland basketball, you just won a game. What are you gonna do this weekend?
We're gonna watch the prep rally.
Special thanks to my sister-in-law Katie for making those ridiculous lyrics just sound incredibly beautiful.
He was like, he showed us them. I liked how they look. And they feel really good on your face.
Good for Jordan. Hey, I hope every single team jumps on this trend. It's 2020 fun. Let's be trendy. Like we said, Jordan likes them, but how about his teammate Krishan?
I like it. I can't breathe out of it. I can't breathe out of it when we be playing though.
Says he can't breathe out of it. They're stylish though, so it's the classic line. You know, you look good, you breathe good, you play good. Something like that. Hey, looking forward to the winter season and back.
1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
It's a good day to have a super day. Welcome to the 9 News Super Prep Rally. I'm Scotty Gange. Hey, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Let's have some fun. We'll start in the cold. The Frozen 4 rematch. Regis Jesuit taking on Valor Christian. Let me tell you, the Raiders weren't going to wait any more for revenge on Valor. Less than 2 minutes in, that's Robbie Dembeck. A little one-time slapper for a goal. And well, Regis, they just kept on coming and coming and coming. That's Sean Holloway, a little scoop and score for Regis. And then just for some extra fun after a couple hugs and a lot of smiles, for that extra fun, like I said, Andrew Gleason, little empty netter 3-0 win for Regis Jesuit. A shutout, and Regis's goalie, Gage Bussey, is absolutely pumped.
It was all of it, all the redemption. We haven't beat them since, and I think it just piled over and they couldn't do anything about it. We all came together as a team and played really well. I mean, it wasn't all me. I mean, I didn't get a lot of shots, so give props to our offense, defense for keeping it out of our zone, and what can I say, play as a team, played well.
Ralston Valley taking on Resurrection Christian. Devin Strong here, a little steal and nice little goal. That a boy. Emilio Rodriguez a little bit later hits Nicholas Anderson for another score. Number 77. That is a hockey number. Mustangs score a lot, grab another W. Denver South versus Denver North in what they call the metro area meeting. I think that's what they call it. And South is a great team. Here's one for you. A little interception by Nevaeh Millard. Just slaps it over to Tamia Guevara. TG drains it for 2, excuse me. North's Ryan Siegel, deep pass to Josephine Wilson. Little pretty floater for the score. But hey, here's a game I like to play. It's called Follow the Circle. Watch Bracia Johnson. Sets up the 3. Shot won't go, but there's Johnson. Put back. Energy. South scores 90 off plays like that. Wins big. A super day full of super plays. You voted the 9 News Honor Roll Play of the Week, and the winner is Meads, J.P. Shires. Now, I gotta think, it wasn't just because of one play, but 3 of them. Trace slam dunked to lead the Mavs to a win, as the entire Mead community must be saying on this Super Bowl morning, this one's for J.P. A super prep rally means the best of the best. And this week on our sit-down interview series, Be Better, we hear from a CHSAA Hall of Famer. Ken Shaw has been coaching high school basketball for 47 years and has influenced literally thousands of high schoolers. And they've made an impact on him, too. You look back on remembering your coaching career and all the different schools you've been at. What comes to mind for you?
A lot of the kids. A lot of the kids I've had, have been very special. And it wasn't just a game. It was more than that.
It was your life.
It was. And at that point in their lives, it was pretty special too.
So happy to have had the opportunity to hear from Coach Shaw. He is nothing but class. If you'd like to hear or watch our extended conversation, you can find it at 9news.com/HSS. Overland Blazers taking on Mullen. Here's Christopher Lindsay to Brian Cal's-Lamptey. 3-ball won't go, but Jameel Wright puts it back in at the half buzzer. Overland was up 40-15 at the break. But Mullen had a strong third quarter, highlighted by this Josh Lopez dish to Braden Carter for the Dunkaroo. But Jameel Wright is very good at basketball. He had 24 points. Overland wins by 16, and they are the subject of our new Super Bowl commercial. The 9 News Super Prep Rally, the happiest high school sports show on earth.
When you watch the prep rally, you will be so happy. All the scores your heart desires will be on 9 News.
Overland basketball, you just won a game. What are you going to do this weekend?
We're going to watch the prep rally.
Special thanks to my sister-in-law, Katie, for making those ridiculous lyrics just sound incredibly beautiful. Hey, let's have a magical day. That's it on the 9 News Super Prep Rally. I'm Scotty Gange. We'll see you next week.